The disparity right now, Cleveland 10 for 10, Chicago 2 for 4. Cleveland must be aware here of a full court pressure trap that Chicago likes to show after made free throws.
Stacey King averaging nearly 9 points and 5 rebounds a game for the Bulls. The rookie, along with B.J. Armstrong, has really helped this Chicago club this year. Full court pressure. The double team on Kerr. And Nance chases it down. Kerr to the paint, stripped away.
See, again, the penetrating drive. The guards are really penetrating against Chicago right now. Steve Kerr, who's not very quick, that time driving hard into the lane. He's an excellent free throw shooter. On the season, Bob, I think Steve Kerr is shooting 85%. So when you allow these guys to get in the penalty and get to the free throw line, it puts a lot of pressure on your defense to try to stop someone.
Cavs have committed only 1 team foul. Bulls already in the penalty. That was B.J. Armstrong, by the way, who picked up the personal. He has 2. See, look at the difference in his contribution this year from the Suns to the Cavs.
Well, also with all the injuries, he's had an opportunity to play, and he shows he deserves here in the league, a spot in the league. So many times with injuries, a player will surface that will become a part of your franchise that maybe would have gotten lost otherwise.
Kerr will defend B.J. Armstrong. Morton is on Michael Jordan. He was on him for a moment.
How about that? I mean,
then he
Michael
slipped off of him.
Well, I mean, he's driving to the basket. They go up and they wrap their arms around his waist, and he still gets the shot off. If you want to keep Michael Jordan shooting the ball, you better wrap your body around his arms and just not allow him to even get a shot off. But watch the strength there. Tree Rollins comes over, he grabs him, and Michael still makes the shot.
And goes to the line for what would be, if should he sink this, his 19th point in this game.
And only the 3rd of this quarter.
Remember, he's averaging 44 a game versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading the league with 33.
I don't know if I like John Williams and Tree Rollins like you're breaking this press, but
Cap had trouble with it. Elo had to lob it to Rollins. I don't think Lenny Wilkins liked it a lot either. He's over there just yelling on the sideline. Another turnover.
That was a bad pass there by John Williams.
9 Cleveland turnovers. Jordan clears Purdue out of the way, takes it past Nance, draws the foul, will go to the line again. Hot Rod Williams had to step in and help out.
See, you know, Larry Nance, I question that defensive strategy that time. He got up belly to belly against Michael Jordan, and one quick step, Michael's by him. I think you got to get off of him and say, look, if you're going to make the jump shot, fine, but you're not going to get in there and get our whole team in foul trouble.
Cleveland wants to get Mark Price in the game. They've called a timeout with just under 6 minutes remaining in the half.
Hello again, I'm Craig Sager. While Chicago and Cleveland renew their Central Division rivalry, it's Boston and Philadelphia in the Atlantic. The Celtics and Sixers have combined to win 17 of the last 19 Atlantic Division titles. We'll have highlights of tonight's matchup at halftime. We'll also move out to the Pacific Division for a look at the rivalry between Portland and L.A. And now back to Bob and Doug.
And our Miller Lite player of the game will be chosen at the conclusion of the game. Doug and I will pick Michael Jordan to be player of the game again.
Yeah, tough selection right now if the Chicago wins.
Get this balance as Jordan goes to the line. Jordan has 19, Cartwright 5, Grant 4, Pippen 4, Davis 5, King 1. How about that for balance?
Yeah, well, Michael right now is carrying him until the rest of these guys can get involved offensively. That's the greatness of Michael Jordan.
Which comes in 1994.
That's, yeah, right. But the thing about Michael is he knows when he has to score, and tonight he feels it, that he needs to score points.
And Cleveland kind of says, beat us if you can. Jordan will hold everybody else down. And historically, Jordan has done just that.
That's correct. And, you know, when you see what happened there, it's another turnover. That's 5 turnovers in the quarter now by Cleveland, only 1 by Chicago. So turnovers and carelessness starting to cost the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Jordan goes up for the jump shot. Elo is all over him. He shoots it over Nance. Elo came in from behind.
Now those fouls are starting to even out as Michael Jordan has come back into the ball game. He now has gotten to the free throw line 3 straight times.
21 points already, 5:53 to go in the first half. 22 for Jordan. He's halfway to his average of 44 against these Cavaliers. I don't like that strategy to say, let's let Michael Jordan beat us if he can. Well, he can.
Well, it's happened in the playoffs twice now, so we'll see the press here again. That's where they got to throw.